There's one more thing I want to mention before I take questions. This Thursday, the bipartisan January 6th committee will hold its first public hearing. We look forward to the hearing and seeing what is presented. It's so important that the truth about what happened leading up to the insurrection on January 6th and what happened on that day is presented for the world to see. As you may have seen in the reports, one of the people who was just arrested was within 20 feet of me, and I recognized his face. So we should have had an independent commission, but as you all know, Senate Republicans blocked it. But few things obstruct the American people from hearing the truth more than Fox News's cowardly decision not to broadcast Thursday's hearing. After all of the false facts that Fox News has allowed to be put on the air by its commentators and everyone else, they have an obligation to show the true facts by allowing the hearing to be seen by their listeners. Okay, questions on anything? Go ahead, go ahead.
Schumer, it was another violent weekend of mass shootings. Democrats have called this an urgent issue. So how much time are you willing to give these negotiations? And do you still want to see a deal on gun reform, at least a framework, an agreement by the end of the week?
Senator Murphy has said to me that he hopes to come to an agreement with Senator Cornyn and the other Republicans by the end of the week, and I'm willing to give him that time. Yes.
When do you expect to put a bipartisan bill on the floor?
Same answer.
When?
Senator Murphy expects he can come to an agreement with Senator Cornyn by the end of the week, and I expect to give him that time. If they don't come to that agreement, we'll see what happens after that. Yes.
Any time here, we're expecting a decision from the U.S. Supreme Court on abortion and the Roe v. Wade. Is it still the Democrats' decision to codify Roe? And if so, how are the latest on the topic?
The Women's Health Protection Act has the overwhelming support of our caucus. We think that's the way to go. We've had a vote on it. We're awaiting the court decision. If obviously it's a decision that will impinge on a woman's right to determine her own health care, we're going to look at what further actions we should take.
Leader Schumer,
Yes. We got no one on this side. What?
The importance of whatever the deal that gets struck on guns have teeth, that it matter.
Yes.
Are you committed to putting whatever deal Senators Murphy and Cornyn strike on the floor? I mean, you're not going to turn away.
Look, I have a lot of faith in Senator Murphy and the other Democrats who are negotiating. I don't think that they would bring to us a deal that had no teeth. Yes.
On Iran, the International Atomic Energy Agency is meeting in Vienna this week. The general director said he cannot certify Iran's peaceful intentions for a nuclear program. Are you expecting the situation to develop from bad to worse?
I'll have to wait and see what the International Atomic Energy Agency says. Yes.
Pat Toomey and Lindsey Graham are already saying that talks are probably going to go beyond this week. Would that be acceptable to you to give them another?
I've given you my answer on that. Yes.
Now, any deal that they cut here, you say, Senator Murphy says, is going to be short of what you would do if you had complete control here. Are you concerned about that being too little and people on the left coming up and saying, hey, you didn't go far enough, it's something that can't
Bottom line is I have a lot of faith in Senator Murphy and the Democrats who are negotiating, and I don't think they would bring to us a deal without teeth. Last one.
So two questions here. Number one,
You only get one question around here.
okay. You heard earlier today from some testimony about Buffalo shooting, about how doing nothing only fuels the fire. Number one, are you concerned about having nothing done here and more violence? And number two, Congressman Jacobs was concerned about your response to his stance on gun violence and how he switched his viewpoint, saying that, you just said that he was feeling the fire. He was disappointed in that. What's the response?
I was disappointed that Congressman Jacobs, I have a lot of respect for him, I know him, we get along, but he should have fought the NRA and fought the hard right people who don't represent a majority of people in his district, not even close. Thank you, everybody.